Moving on to some election news. The casting of ballots on the additional day allocated for the submission of postal votes for the Uva Provincial Council election commenced this morning. Lakma Kirindigala of the Newsfirst Uva Election Bureau filed this report from Monaragala.
Monaragala, that was battered by a severe drought over the recent past, is currently experiencing a heavy rainfall. However, the rains have not been able to dampen the election fever in this district. Attacks on election propaganda officers were also reported today in Monaragala. Postal votes were also cast in Monaragala today.
The obtaining of a temporary identification ahead of the Uva PC polls will end tomorrow. The Election Secretariat notes that eligible voters who do not possess a valid identification could apply for a temporary identification to be used at polling booths. Applications in this regard could be obtained at Grama Niladhari or Estate Superintendent offices. Meanwhile, the number of complaints received by the Election Secretariat on election law violations in the run-up to the Uva PC polls has risen to 205. 131 complaints have been lodged from the Monaragala district, while 60 complaints have been lodged from the Badulla district. Meanwhile, a police security personnel died in a collision involving a cab belonging to a ULP candidate and a motorbike in Bibila. The police officer who was travelling on the motorbike at the time of the accident was assigned to the Bibila police. According to the police, the accident took place on the Padiyathalava road close to the Mahiyangani roundabout. The victim was a resident of the Madagama area and a father of two. Meanwhile, an unidentified group had vandalized an office of the JVP in the Veheragala area in Monaragala. Just 8 kilometers away from this office, another office of the JVP was vandalized by an unidentified group in the Kahamna area.